Okay, now so today we will discuss the network layer, introduction of the network layer. Now previously we have discussed the WSI model. Now in the WSI model there are different layer. All of you know the different layer. Now the network layer is situated, actually this is your physical layer. This is your data link layer. This is your network layer. This is your transport layer, like this. So we are only situated here, that is network layer. Now in the network layer, the function of the network layer is to, there is different type of function, we will discuss one by one. But the network layer is actually transfer the message from the, like this, in the receiver side and in the sender side, like this, in this way. So network layer is responsible for sending, actually the function of the network layer is for host to host delivery. We will understand what do you mean by the host to host delivery. But before that, data is represented, some of the characteristics of the network layer. In the network layer, data is represented as packets. So I am writing here, data is represented as packets. So packet means there is not only data, there is a data, there is a header file, there is a address, location. So all of this makes a packet. So this packet is going to be delivered from one host to another host machine. This is from the sender side, from one network. This host may be situated in one network and this host may be situated in another network. So network layer is responsible for providing the message or deliver the message from one host to another host. So that's why it is called the host to host delivery. Now this host, I am saying that this host may be situated in another network and this host may be situated in another network. So how this is possible? So somehow I'm just drawing a diagram like this. So this is your one network. Okay, so this is your one network. So in between them there is a router. So in between them there is a router 2, maybe. So this router is again connected to another network. This router is again connected to another network, and within that network, suppose I am connecting all the host machine in a somehow in a mesh topology, and in this network, suppose this is network A and this is network B, and in this network we are trying to implement the bus topology. So this is your host computer. So you can see that this is happening in the case of your physical layer concept. So how the network is being led. So this is your one topology being used here, so that forms a network, and there is another network, another topology is being used, that is another network. Now there is different host machine is situated. Suppose this is host machine A, this is host machine B, this is host machine C, this is host machine D, like this, and this is host machine, suppose your E, F, like this situated. So we want our message to be delivered from this host computer, this is your host computer, to this host computer. Okay, so that's why it is called, and in between them there is no host to host. Okay, this host is situated in this network and this host is situated in this network, and in between them, suppose this network to this router, this is a node, there is another node, maybe. Okay, so that is the function of the data link layer. That means data link layer is responsible for providing the message or deliver the message from node to node. Okay, so data link layer is responsible for providing the message in a node to node delivery mode. Okay, so this is the function of your data link layer. But in the case of the network layer, we are saying that the function of the network layer is to host delivery. So this host computer may be situated in one network and this host computer is situated in another network. Okay, so in between them there is a node. So node to node delivery is the function of the data link layer, and host to host delivery is the function of the network layer. So that's why the first function of the network layer is host to host delivery. Now the another function is conversion of physical address to logical address. Conversion of physical address to logical address. Okay, so logical address also called your IP address. All of you have heard the term IP address, so that is your logical address. Okay, now in the case of the logical address, okay, in the case of the logical address, from each and every machine has a particular IP address or the logical address, so that it can be identified easily in a network. Okay, so that is the second function. Okay, now the another function of the network layer is routing the packets from source to destination. It is routing the packets. Packets are the thing that is happening in the network layer. Okay, so message are embedded or message are that means not only the message is also alongside sent with some kind of address or header like that. So all of this make your packet. So routing the packets from source to destination. Okay, from source to destination. Now for the routing purpose, all of you have heard the term router. Okay, so the router is a device which route the message from one node to another node. Okay, so it decide very efficiently. Now suppose this is your I have drawn the network connections of the, suppose this is your router and message is coming from this network. Now this router will decide, suppose there is a different path available for sending this packet from host A to this host E. Now different network is available. This is network 1 2 3, numerous network is connected. Okay, internetworking, this is called the internetworking. So router will decide, this router will decide through which path the data may be sent from source to destination. That means this host to this host. Okay, because and how router will do that, router will do that in a very efficient way. This is a very procedure that which message is to be forwarded to which node, or which message is to be forwarded to another node, like this. Okay, now router, that's why router is very important and it is being used in the data link layer, sorry, network layer. And there is another also other devices, that means this network layer is here, router is used. Okay, but here also bridges may be used, switches may be used, but in the data link layer also there may be bridges also can be used in the data link layer also. Okay, so in the network layer router can only be used in the network layer. Okay, and bridge can be used in the network layer also, data link layer also. Okay, so that is the function of the router. Now the router is route the packet from source to destination. Now between the source to destination it will decide the minimum distance path. Suppose there is, I have said that the network is connected like this, so it can be path, one message can be sent to this source to destination in a different path. There is numerous paths suppose available. Okay, now depending of the network protocol or the network machine, it will decide through which path it will go from this node 1 to node 2. So that is the function of the router. So router is a very intelligent device, and how router will do that, router will do that in a process. That means within a router there is different routing algorithm. Within the router there is different routing algorithm. So this routing algorithm which helps the router to route the data from suppose this to this node. Okay, so that is the process. There is we will discuss in the routing, we will discuss another thing also. So this is another function of the network layer. In the case of the logical addressing, I have said that whenever packets are being created, suppose this is your message. Okay, so 1 minute. Message frame. So within that there is also address that may be situated on the host address or the destination address, and there is also header field is there. So this, all of this comprises packet. So this packet is the thing that being transferred from one node to another node, but in the data link layer this frame is being transferred. Okay, and in the case of the network layer, packet is being transferred. Within the packet there is numerous things. There is header, there is address, logical addressing, there is frame, data, like this. Okay, and in the router there is also forward table is there. That means which there is index, and there is also the output link. So suppose there is a index source 1, source 2, source 3, and in which router it will go, like R1, it will go R2, it will go R3. Through this router table it is consult the this forward table, and router will decide its path, and also through the routing algorithm also it can also chooses its path. Okay, so that is the another thing. So logical addressing before internetworking is also a function. Internetworking, another function is internetworking. This is another function of the network layer. Okay, and logical connection between different networks. Logical connection, with the help of the logical address it will connect. Logical connection between different network. Okay, that is also a function of the network layer. Now services, what services it can provide? It can provide the guaranteed delivery of packet. Okay, and so services, some of the services I will discuss. Services. Okay, now first service is the guaranteed delivery. Guaranteed delivery of packets. Second is in order packets. So in order packets, and guaranteed last, this third one is your guaranteed jitter, and then security services. And one more thing is all of these services, that means the in order, guaranteed jitter, in between them there is a service that is called the fragmentation. Now what do you mean by the fragmentation? Suppose from the node 1 the data packet, suppose the data packet is, suppose 40 kilobyte data packet is being transferred to this node. In between them there is a node which can accept suppose 16 kilobyte of data, or maybe 10 kilobyte of data. Now in this process the network layer will fragment the data. Fragment the data means it will suppose 40 kilobyte data, so 40 kilobyte data will be divided like this, 10 10 10 10 like this. So this will be divide the data. Fragmentation means it will just divide the data in 4 parts, and it will send the data one by one like this. Okay, so it will send the data one by one. So whole data is being divided, and then it will by this small division it will send the data. So Now in order packets mean the order in which the sender is sending the data, the same order it will be received by the receiver. So that is called the in order packets. So this is the in order packet. Okay, now the guaranteed max jitter. Guaranteed, what do you mean the guaranteed max jitter? Guaranteed max jitter means suppose the sender is sending this data, 10 kilobyte data, after 5 seconds it will again the 10 kilobyte data, after 5 seconds again 10 kilobyte data. Now the receiver, it will receive the data in the same order. That means after pausing 5 seconds it will accept the data. So that is called the max jitter. Next one is your security services. And the security services is this security services. Security services, what do you mean by the security services? Security services is done with the help of the session key, with the help of the session key. Now with the help of the session key there is a sender. Okay, there is a sender, there is a receiver. Now sender is sending some data, sender is sending some data. Okay, and with the help of this session key, with the help of this session key, this message will be encrypted and it will sending to the receiver. And with the help of the same process, the receiver will again get back the original data. It will get back the data. That means encryption and the decryption. This is encryption and this is decryption. You will search these two terms, it will you will get more about this. And these two is also performed with the help of the session key, some sort of key. So that is encryption and that decryption is the two function performed also in the network layer. Also, and there is a another last thing that is performed in the network layer, that is your congestion control. Congestion control. There is the different type of networks, different type of data is being transmitted through this. This is network, this is network, this is network, and this is going through this like this in the way. Now one data may be colliding with the other data in terms of the time period, same time period both receiver is receiving this data. Suppose this is not happened, so this process is called the congestion control. Okay, now this congestion control is the function of the transport layer, but in this layer also it might be happening or some sort of process can be applied here. So this is all about this network layer. So that is all about the network layer. I am just telling you all this, that the network layer is data is represented as a packet. So it is the third layer. Here router is very much active. We can use also bridges but switches, but that is mainly used in the data link layer, bridges and switches. And the main function is here host to host delivery. Okay, host to host delivery. Now what do you mean by the host to host delivery? Host to host delivery means there is a network, one host is situated here, there is another network, one host is situated here, and the message is being forwarded from this host to another host. The function of the network layer is there. It will not responsible for deliver the message from one node to the another node. Okay, so that is the meaning of the host to host delivery. And data link layer is responsible for node to node delivery. Okay, you must remember that. And okay, and also this is very important, we will discuss later in detail, that the conversion of the physical address to the logical address. And all of you heard the term logical address, IP address. Okay, now this routing is also very important thing. Now the different type of routing protocol is there, and routing algorithm is there. Routing is the meaning of the packets from source to destination, routing the packets from source to destination with the help of the device called router. And the router is a very intelligent device which will decide from which path data will be received from one node to the another node. Okay. And there is different routing algorithm provided in the router so that it can take its decision very efficiently. Now this logical addressing means your frame is there, along with frame your address is there. Address means there is a destination address, there is a host address, so the destination can identify and host can identify the destination like this. And there is a header which can used for the indexing purpose. That means forward table that is situated in the router, and it will concern the forward table to means which path it will sends the data. Okay, internetworking is another function, and services guaranteed delivery in order packets, guaranteed jitter. I am displaying the term security services, that means encryption and decryption that will happen. And one more thing is the fragmentation means it will just divide the data in small terms so that the buffer size of the node which is accepting the data will not exceed. Okay, so that is all about the introduction of the and the security services. I have said that the encryption of the decryption of data. So this is all about the services and the function provided by the data link network layer and the small introduction of the data link layer. And the congestion control can be applied here, but it is mainly used in the transport layer. Thank you.